Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channeled message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. I might have a little bit of smudginess on my hands, but just kind of needed to clear the energy here this morning. All right, let's see. An old favorite deck, one that I don't get to use very often, felt right today, so we're going to hop in here. All right, we have Luathos the Wild. 0 to 90, like that. Who is this? Someone on a journey. Oh, I went it the other way. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. So the energy that's going on here. Now, you can be on either side of this journey. If I'm saying you and it's them, just kind of flip it, or the opposite way. Let me see. How do I want to say this? I almost kind of feel like this is you. I do feel like some of you are going in the direction that you want to go in. You're on that journey, the journeyman here. He's walking along his path. Now, he's had some people block him. We have a Bodok here. This Bodok is the helpful fixer. This is the kind of person who will notice that your shoe is untied. They'll bend down to tie your shoe, but they'll tie both of your shoes together. It's like, don't complain about the way that I help you, right? It's like they have a way of causing disaster when they try to assist. It's like they mean well, or so they say, but it doesn't always translate very well. This is someone that will help you so long as it suits their agenda or what they want or what they see that they want. Could be for them, could be for you. This could also be seen as an overbearing parent or a sibling. I do get an age difference, so it could be a little bit to a lot, right? But I'm kind of seeing that here as well. They're interrupting your journey. You've got a lot of wisdom under your belt and you stand on it, which I love to see. But they don't want you racing forward. I feel like there's something that's drawing you in or pulling you towards. We've got the Piper here. So I feel like you may come across someone who has this Piper energy. People just like to follow them, right? So here's the Piper. I see the Piper going down the path, and I see the musical notes going up, and there are all these cute little animals dancing behind the Piper, all sorts, and they're just kind of dancing down the path. And I feel like maybe your path intercepts this Piper and you start dancing down this path as well. It's got that, hey, this looks great to me, looks like fun, right? Makes me feel happy. So I don't know who the Piper is. Could be someone you're just following right now or going towards. This person may have that standout type of energy, or they stand out to you. I feel like I'm talking about someone who, I feel like this could be you, collective. You've been through some things. You've got these tattered wings here, but you sit on wisdom. So it's okay to try and fail as long as you try again. And I feel like that might be, it's like that's the recipe to living. It's like you're going to have some things that knock you down. You're going to have some things that make you sore. You'll get your lumps and bumps along the journey is what I hear. But ultimately, you stand on wisdom. And now that's twice now where I feel like this person, I don't feel like they give you enough credit for being able to see the truth in your own life. I don't know if they'd like to try and dictate to you what's right for you, even when they're not walking in your shoes. I do hear something along the lines of pushing you to do a certain thing or a certain line of work, or who to date, who to marry, when to do this, when to do that. It's like they don't see that you have an intelligent mind all of your own. I don't know if you're younger or if that even matters, but I feel like this person is always ahead of you and they think that they know best. So they try to push something onto you. It's not asking you if you want that, but just shoving it in your hands and saying, here, do this. And I feel like there's some type of, I hear shucking that responsibility or trying to get away from it. Yeah, you want to have fun. You want to follow this. I see the piper again going down. You want to dance in the line with the piper. Wherever this piper's going, it's fun, it's vibrant, it's alive. Maybe it's the most alive you've felt for a while. This could be a new love partner for some. This could be a new line of work. Maybe your future was mapped out for you by someone who didn't know what the heart of you wanted, right? It's like, this looks good on paper, or this would be very productive. You'd make a lot of money here. But I feel like, yeah, I see ball and chain, I see shackles. It's like, whatever that is not what you want in your heart, but maybe you haven't had the heart to say it to this person, this Bodoc, or maybe you have, because I feel like sometimes even when you tell certain people that that's not what you want, they still try to impose upon your free will. It's like, well, this is what you got, right? Or this is what you're doing. The Singer of Initiation, you may be trying to, it's like, again, it's a new line of work or a new person. It's like maybe you want to kind of, I hear the family group. It's like you want to be welcomed in, you want to be initiated into this group. I feel like there's a very special person there. So whether it's at the job or in a relationship or one that you want, I feel like there's something where this person really pulls you in. Let's see. Wow. Fears of the future. Yeah, going towards the future. What do you want? Rearranging things to make it how you want it. I feel like maybe this person gives you a bunch of tasks and makes it so you don't have time to really enjoy yourself. It's like there's always more to be done. I don't know if it's, like I said, for some, maybe it's a family business, or maybe it is the work that you do and they encourage you to take all the overtime, or they encourage you to really, I hear, work your butt off. So it's like, I don't know, they may kind of chide you for not being serious all the time, but I feel like that leads to such an unhappy person. And it's kind of reminding me, it's like they're trying to turn you into themselves, but maybe take it a couple steps further than they themselves made, right? But I feel like it's not you doing it your own way. Yeah. I hear the fear is growing up to be just like them, or to be like them. That could be the fear. And maybe that fear is immense. It could have somebody kind of scrambling to find something else very quickly, right? Or to get into something very quickly, jump into relationships very quickly, to get out from under the thumb of this Bodoc person. You know, the Bodoc normally is a masculine energy. So it could be a father that never really, I want to say they can never really tell you that you've done a good job, or, there's always more that you could have done, or it's like, you did great, but there's always a but, right? I kind of get that energy here. It's like, whatever you do is not good enough. No matter how hard you try to impress this person, it just doesn't happen. And I feel like maybe you're going towards someone who accepts you as you are, or an environment that accepts you as you are, or sees your strengths and doesn't really focus on your weaknesses, but they focus on your strengths. I feel like whether that's a person in a relationship or a certain line of work, I do feel like it feels like the healthier choice. And so I feel like maybe you don't want to disappoint this person, but you could love this person, but they may drive you crazy, right? I do get that for some. It's like they just drive me nuts, but I love them, right? Could be a family member, could be a close friend, could be a sibling, right? Yeah, we've got the good and the bad and the bad and the good. I do feel like things are getting weighed out here. It's like, what do you want? Where do you want to go? I feel like you know what's healthy for you, or what feels healthy for you. I hear we need a reprieve. Yeah, stepping into your own energy. There's a lot of masculine energy going on here. So You could be masculine, but I'm just noticing that masculine energy here. There's this power shift going on, a dynamic here that needs to be, it's like overturned. I saw a table just get flipped. It's like somebody loses their stuff. I hear crashing out. So it's like somebody loses their stuff, says all of what they have to say, and then they stand in their own power. Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself. I'm not saying you have to flip tables or anything. No violence. But I'm feeling like this is just Spirit's way of saying, somebody gets to the point where that pain gets great enough and they make those action steps to make changes. And I feel like that's what's going on here. There's a shift in the power dynamics, and I feel like it has to shift onto you now. You have to be in control or at the driver's seat in your own vessel here. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? I want that, whatever it is. Penelope Dreamweaver, start dreaming. What do you want to see in your life? Follow those. Create that. You can have that. You don't have to be directed throughout the whole of your life by a certain person on the outside of you. What does your heart want? Spirit's asking. It's like you can, yeah, stand on wisdom. You can create a life that's very secure. That oak man, he's ancient. He's got that ancient wisdom and knowledge, but the roots are so deep. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. You can create that for yourself. You don't have to, I hear dictated. It's like a dictatorship. I feel like you can make the choices that you want to make in your life when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to friendships. It could be something like that as well, lesser. They don't like your friends. They don't want you hanging out with those certain people. Now, I'm talking adults. I'm not talking young people who are still under a parent's roof, right? This is an adult who can make adult decisions for themselves, but is being denied the right to do that. And it's out of duty that someone feels like they just follow the script. This could be someone who just got so tired of fighting to have their own. And it's like they just go along with the flow. But I feel like I'm seeing someone who's lost the light in their eyes. For some of you, this may not be a person. This may be a job space where it's really had you lose your spark, right? Maybe it is time to make changes. I'm not saying going in and quitting your job. It's like, but maybe you could start looking on the side after your days. Start getting yourself accustomed to looking for something new, something that does speak to you, so you can make that move when you're ready, right? When you find the right thing. It's like, I feel like this is taking action, even if it's just the baby steps in beginning. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you need to get back to this. I feel like the fairy who is kissed by the pixies, she's authentic, she glows, she shines, she stands out for all the right reasons. People are absolutely entranced by her. She's just got this magnetic energy. She draws all kinds of people in. And I feel like you might have been that person until somebody kind of took the light from your eyes, or a situation took the light from your eyes. Could have been a past situation with a relationship for some. This could have been a really controlling partner who just, they were drawn to you because of the light that you shone, your authenticity, you're different. But then when they came in, it's like, I hear, please don't see my light and love me for that and then try to squash it later. And it's like, I feel like that's what these people are doing, or this person. It's like they want you just to conform to what they want. That makes them feel powerful. Whoever this person is, they've been on a power trip throughout their life. It's like that's the only way that they feel worth it, is if they're in control, and not just of themselves, but everybody around them. They just like to dictate what people can and can't do. Yeah, it's time to shoot out of the darkness, make a beeline for wherever you want to go. I feel like if you just kind of flip it around, yeah, again, I'm seeing the table. Yeah, it's going to toss things on its ear is what I hear. We've got the topsy-turvy, so things are all jumbled around. It's going to create a tower, but I feel like a necessary one at that. It's time to follow what you want. Yeah, look at that. Spirit Dancer, follow your own soul's inner compass. it's going to lead you exactly where you want to be. Yeah, the fawn, it's your path. The fawn is always bounding down the path, right? I feel like you see something that lights you up or someone that lights you up and you want to go in that direction. There's been a blockage or a stop. And I feel like you get to the point, I want to say the breaking point, where you have to switch things up and do for you. Yeah. It's like you're afraid to see that happen, but it needs to be done. Yeah. Only then can things heal. You can heal. This person will have to go off and lick their wounds. I feel like there's a lot of ego here with this person, or the job space is a little toxic. It's like it's a toxic work environment. Could be for some. Could be an ex, a toxic marriage. This could be someone that you have kids with that tries to dictate where you can go or what you can do, even after the two of you are separated. It's like I hear something along the lines of, if you have the little one for the weekend, or it's like they try to dictate who you can take that child to be around, like they're your friends or a new person perhaps. It's like they want to be able to say, no, that's not going to happen, when they don't get to control that, right? It's got that energy here. So for some, that could be what it is. Singer of courage. Yeah. Be brave, be strong. And I want to say grab life by the horns. It's like you've only been living a half life. It's like you've been really stifled. So I don't know what this is, like I said, but it's oppressive, and you're going to shoot out and come out from underneath of it, under that energetic thumb, and you're going to finally be able to live. Yeah, there's something you've been eyeing from afar. We have Teom the poet. So this is someone who romances their life or romances a situation in their mind, but watches from a distance. It's like they don't take the steps to be there in that mix. But I feel like that's what you're doing. Yeah, you're getting playful and fun about the situation. I feel like you're going to dance towards it, or approach whatever this is for yourself with that playful, new eyes of a child. This is Mikalamuckle, and he's really sweet. He's got this fun-loving, childish energy, and it's like seeing the world when it's new. And I feel like that's the kind of perspective that you're going to gain from, I hear, grabbing the bull by the horns, taking over your own life. Yeah. There's no more guardian at the gate. You are the guardian at your gate. You get to decide. Yeah. And that soul song says it's time to dance. That's that soul song. This is the universal soul song. So this is you. It's like the clarion call. It's kind of waking you up and getting you to dance down your path. It's time for movement. There's a lot of emphasis on it's time to make your first steps onto the path that you want to trek, or the one that you want to create for yourself. Yeah, the fawn is right here. I was seeing the fawn. The fawn, like I said, bounds down that new path happily, just to see what's at the end of it, just to see what's over there, right? Get curious again. Find that spark within yourself. I feel like it's gone missing. It's time to get that back. All right, let's see. Your initials, their initials, and any other messages that may channel through here. We've got some standing. We've got a T that's standing and an H. You know, for some of you, I heard anxiety. So you may suffer with anxiety. It's such a big thing. So many people struggle with anxiety, social anxiety, other types of anxiety, right? But I feel like the way that you're living right now, it's almost like a melting pot or a cooking pot. Things are going to boil over, and they're going to keep doing that unless you really make the healthier changes. I feel like, I don't know who it is putting a bug in your ear. It could be people you don't even really know. And it's like they're judging you. I want to tell you, when it comes down to it, the only opinion that ever matters in this lifetime is your own. how you see yourself versus how other people see you is none of your business. The more you focus on how other people see you, what they like about you, what they don't like about you, you're always going to sit in anxiety. There's no point in doing that. You have to love you and just, it's like, so when somebody comes along and they try to rock your foundation or they try to shake your confidence, they won't be able to do that because you know who you are. Know your own power. And I feel like, I don't know who this is for, but I feel like your anxiety is getting to you, and I feel like they're just growing. I hear ever growing. I want to say nip it now, because it's not something you have to carry. It's not something that has to loom over your head and cause that oppressive energy. It holds you back from really exploring the heights of what you could do or who you can be. And I feel like Spirit's saying, we don't want to see that for you. You've got so much more. There's more to be had, is what I hear. I have an O. I heard the name Tom, so it could be for someone. I feel like an A, so an O again. I keep seeing this at the end of someone's last name right now, so let's see. Any other messages, Spirit? Oh, we have a blank. Yeah, got a blank here. I heard 2 blank. So somebody looked like they were writing, it looked like an actual written letter. I hear it's more personable that way. More personal that way. Oh, I just made something fall. Hold on. I don't know where it went. Okay, gone forever. I think it went under the desk. Maybe you'll see it on camera. Oh gosh. I feel out of sorts. Okay, so you were getting ready to write a letter, or somebody was getting ready to write a letter. I feel like it's you. I'm going to say you. Could be somebody that you're dealing with. This whole reading could have been somebody that is dealing with this before they come towards you. Could be something along those lines as well. Oh, we've got another blank. So first name, last name. And here. And, oh, okay. I feel like that person has some very personal things to... I did hear sob story, but I feel like it's the truth of it. I feel like this person has been through a lot. It's either you or this person. Now I'm flipping the energy. So like I said, can go either way. As always, these readings are general, so take what resonates. Toss the rest if it's not for you. Leave it out here on the board. It's for someone else. I feel like somebody could be explaining to you, or you could be explaining to someone. It's like what the holdup was, or, you know, I'm also seeing, okay, so I don't know if someone writes letters to a crossed over loved one and they're very honest and open about what they write. It's like I hear writing to heaven. So it's like you write it and then you know that you've shared it, right? With this crossed over loved one. It's like letting them know all that's been going on. I do want to say, if that's you and you do that, just know that that crossed over loved one is right there with you. They know everything that you're going through. They do hear you, right? And I feel like they're trying their best to kind of guide you through these situations by helping you, excuse me, get them out on paper. Wow, all of a sudden my throat feels really tight. So a lot of these things could be very, very personal that you don't share with the world. They're your struggles, but you share them with that one who's crossed over. I feel like still mourning the loss of that person as well for some of you. But I feel like it's a really helpful thing to share that truth and get it out there. I feel like it helps you understand yourself and your own feelings when you see it all written down. I feel like that's very helpful. And if you don't do that, you may adopt doing that. That may be very a helpful tool for you to really see what's going on. Sometimes things from our subconscious come up as we're writing. We just allow ourselves to write whatever. I feel like you really get to know yourself and what you're actually feeling. Sometimes you can be really surprised about what comes up there. So that's for some healing work. if you wanted to jump into that, that could be good for anyone. I hear now, now. It's like, do it now. I saw what looked like a stegosaurus. I don't know, dinosaurs could be something for someone here, but it looked like it was powering through kind of like a jungle after I said that, do it now. And it's like, again, I hear bull in a china shop. It's like, I feel like things have to really fall down before they fall into place. Again, I hear power shift in the dynamics. I feel like that's what's happening here. You may have someone coming towards you very soon. I hear soon and very soon. I see somebody showing up with flowers, so it could be for someone. And this person, I see a person here with a smile from ear to ear. They look like they're ready for a date. It's really, really sweet energy. I just feel like someone is ready to explore all their options. So maybe relationships, new friendships. I do feel like for some of you, someone is coming in your direction, or you're the one going in someone's direction. You want to be part of their web. I'm seeing a web, so it's like you want to be part of their life. And I feel like now's the time to do that. All right, let's see what we have. What else, Spirit? A lot of channelings coming through. Very vivid pictures here. All right, yeah, we've got the ancestor. I'm not surprised to see it. We were just kind of, oh, wow. We've got more than one ancestor on deck here. We've got the seashell, so, and the soulmate, so, and huge, huge change and growth. So what I feel like is going on here, the simple message is that you've got a new soulmate coming in, or you could be that new soulmate going towards someone. This has the possibility of being your life partner, your forever person. It takes two people to put the effort and energy in to make that go the way it can possibly go. But Spirit's saying the opportunity is being presented. What you and your person do with it is up to you, right? But there's the opportunity for this to grow and expand. You yourself are going to grow and expand if you start taking steps to kind of create in your own life. I hear take responsibility in your own life, shine in your own life. I'm seeing a lot of different people. It's like a whole line of people, and there's a white line there, and they're stepping up to the line. They're stepping up to the plate. It's like consciously making that move to step forward in your own life. It's like some type of accountability. It's like, I'm not shining, I'm just going through my days. And then you see somebody light up as they step forward. It's like the light shines on them. I hear that with the spotlight, like on a stage. So it's like standing up and in the spotlight in your own life. And I hear that shine comes back. It's very simple as to how it comes back to you. It's just you making that change and realizing you want something more. Definitely crossed over loved ones here. I do see a grandfather or a father here specifically. This could be masculine or feminine, but I do get the letter here. So I don't know if this is something that a lot of you can adopt, just writing to a loved one and getting it all out there. I just feel like sharing it with that person that you really love and trust, even if they've crossed over, can be a really helpful tool in you getting to the bottom of your own feelings, right? So if you're not going into therapy and doing things a certain way, this could also be a tool to help you grow and expand and heal. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.